Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to more of the Hundredline, Last Defense Academy. So yes, I do notice, which I pointed out before, but like behind the load and stuff, there's the other language, and all three of these end with the same two characters. So maybe that means game, those last three characters in their language. New game, continue, load game. I don't know.
You did say that before.
I'm saying it again.
Okay. Alright.
Day 79. What was happening? Ew. Back in my room, I lay down in my bed. I was starving and my throat was parched. My entire body was completely exhausted. But there was a fire in my mind that wouldn't allow me to sleep. And yet, I didn't feel like doing anything else. The time being, I remained in my bed, just laying still. And waiting for time to pass. Day 80. Only 20 more days.
20 more days.
It's finally your 80th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. We have just 20 days left. The end is really in sight now. Everyone was awkward at first, but now all of you are besties forever. Close buddies, pals. Just a bit longer until humanity is saved. Work together to protect the school and humanity, okay?
I woke up to the sound of the morning announcement. Evidently, I'd fallen asleep at some point while lying in bed. Wonder what's happened with Ema. Has there been any progress? I'd better go to the cafeteria for now. Yeah, we're gonna rebuild him. We have the technology.
Yeah.
Apparently, we're one of the first to get up.
Yeah.
Actually, they're both not. Yeah, Moko. Yugamu's the only one not here that would be here.
Yuriko's so kind.
Right next door.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, everybody that was fighting first was like all grouped together because they already fought. I guess they get to be front row.
We are in misery.
Okay, let's go hang out with her.
Takumi, good morning.
Morning. Are the others not here yet?
No. I think they're still tired from the defensive battle yesterday.
That makes sense. Things really went off the rails. But you must be tired too, right? Especially after that reckless move of yours. Even if it was to get the poison into the commander, I never thought you'd get yourself absorbed on purpose.
I know. But I felt sure I was the only one who could do it.
You said that yesterday too. What do you mean?
Remember what Yugamu said when he explained how he made his new drug?
I looked into it and found that Commander DNA has some strange cells that are clearly different from regular humans. I succeeded in formulating a poison that attacks those cells. Call it a bioweapon that only works on commanders.
I think he was probably talking about cryptoglobin.
So wait, what he actually made was a bioweapon that kills only special people like us. And she took it because she doesn't have as much cryptoglobin, so it wouldn't affect her. Is that what she's saying?
Yeah. Wow.
Huh?
So, the poison actually works on all of you as well.
No, he's created a weapon specifically geared against us.
Oh god. Well, he is an assassin, I mean, to be expected. Yoshika and Takamaru were only absorbed for a brief moment, but they still experienced side effects, didn't they?
I suddenly have the chills, though. I think I might have caught a cold.
I only have a little cryptoglobin, so I didn't feel more than a hint of a cold, but if anyone else had taken it, I think their symptoms would have been even worse.
So that's why you volunteered. But still, that was way too reckless. Just then, I thought I heard several sets of footsteps from out in the hall. everyone showed up at the cafeteria, one after the other.
Morning. I was so goddamn pumped with adrenaline. I didn't sleep a wink last night.
I'm fine, because I never sleep anyway. I'm a functioning mentally ill insomniac.
Shut up, Terumi.
Yugamu wasn't with them. Is Yugamu still working on Ima?
Yes, I just went to check on them, but he wouldn't let me inside. He told me it was too shocking a sight for any decent human being to witness.
For real? What's going on in there? There's no need to worry. I'm sure Sir Yugamu was just exaggerating. It takes nerve to say that so cheerily without any proof. It does make me worry. I can't even imagine how you reconstruct a body. Maybe he'll just be a brain floating in a jar.
Futurama reference. Hey, knock it off. Just imagining it makes me... Anyway, all we can do now is trust Yugamu and wait it out.
Here's our next thing to wait for. It'll be okay. Anyone can pull this off. It's Yugamu. He's a different quality of person than scum like me. That morning, everyone was worried about Ima, which was to be expected. We were really just pushing food around our plates listlessly. I forced myself to eat a light meal, then decided to head right back to my room. Right back there.
Kako is just petrified.
Yeah. I know all I can do is wait, but still, I can't help worrying. Will Yugamu be able to save Ima? How exactly is he altering his body? Sitting around just makes me anxious. Doing something might distract me. Free time. First thing I want to do is... I want to give Shoma that other ability just so he can punch things. We'll probably never use it, but I wanted to have it. Just because I figured we got every other move people had.
What about the other stuff that he can get?
I mean, like Counter-Strike Classio. I should get it on at least somebody so I can know what it does. But I'll do it on like Ito or something. Because I use him a lot and I always boost him.
That's
You also had a
idea.
move. I want to get you that support tower just so we have it. And then as stated, I think Ito would be a good choice to try Counter-Strike on and see what that does. If it's something I choose or whatever, I need to like have it unlocked to know.
Yeah.
So now we got it. Honestly, I could just get him all of these so that we can see what it does with him.
Unyielding spirit. That's good if you're close to death.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him everything. Go test it. Also boost his stuff since he does more attacks than anyone. You know,
Can you tell
besides-
Ato is useful?
What'd you say?
I said, can you tell Ato is useful?
Yeah. I could boost Executioner, we did that a lot. That
And
allow him
Judge,
to move
probably?
more, but we need math.
Honestly, everything. I'd do everything. He's so useful. Same with Shoma, really.
Jerry, we're using all of our power stuff though, so we'll stop now. Move +1. Usually use that one though.
Defensive mode, probably.
Defense mode, you mean?
Yeah.
I'll boost it just so it's maxed. Okay. Now we need more linguistics to be good with him. Now we used all of our stuff, so we need to do more missions. Which we could go to the training room and fight more stuff, but I'd rather just hang out with people first. Shoma, I think, is linguistics. Nozomi is
Math.
He's double math. What do we need the most of right now? I mean, math wouldn't be terrible, neither would... I think it was linguistics. Literacy, perhaps, is what he does. Letter C is our lowest, if you want to go. That is what it does. What was his icon again? Oh, both.
Well, it's double, so he does both.
Yeah. Well, let's just do Shoma. Since it's our lowest stat. Find him in this hall somewhere. Oh my goodness, he's buff again.
What the?
Oh, hey, Takumi. Talk to Shoma. Shoma, why do you look like that? Well, I was trying to do some strength training and suddenly my body got huge. I guess this is what they mean by pumping up, huh? This isn't just pumping up, your whole bone structure changed. I'm sorry, I was already such an eyesore, now even a bigger one. He's back to normal. What is going on with his body? Just things tied together. You understand Shoma better now.
His metabolism is beyond comprehension.
Yeah, linguistics is now 3, so we could buff him more if we wanted to. But we ran out of points to put into it anyways. Okay, we got math of some sort. More Shoma and double math. What's our lowest stuff at now? I mean, math would be the lowest, so you want...
Let's hang out with our boyfriend.
Yeah. Just because he's more balanced spread, which is probably what we want anyway. Get all the maths. Talk to Ito. Ito, what are you doing here?
Yep.
Yeah. Study the movements of the invaders with
this
Ito.
one before.
Understand him better. Calculation and analysis went up.
Eddie. You never know when. Well then.
Unless procedure finished yet? When will it be over? I don't like it, but there's nothing I can do for now. I'd better just go to sleep, I guess. I desperately pushed the horrifying images my head conjured up down into the depths of my thoughts. I spent the night floating in and out of a shallow sleep. Day 81. Boom, boom.
Get ready for your 81st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend it. Be ready to give.
As the morning announcement played, I got up from my bed. I wonder how Ima's doing. I'll go to the cafeteria. I wonder if blank. Go to cafeteria.
Right.
Oh, good morning, Takumi. Sorry to dirty your vision with my filthy visage. We're coming up on day 100 quickly. I can't wait to see Leo and go for a walk with him again. I want to share a meal with him too. I need to hold on a little longer to make that happen. He said share a meal with him. He didn't mean the same food, right? There's no way he's eating dog food, right? No, he's feeding the dog human food. People do it.
My grandparents have done it for so long.
Yeah. It's good enough for humans, good enough for a dog, right? As long as, you know, it's not something that's poisonous for him.
Well, yeah, keep conscious of that, of course.
Oh, is there something wrong? Was my voice disturbing you? I'm sorry. I'll try not to make another peep. I'll be off then. And that was the tale of Shoma. Still in the biolab. On to the cafeteria. As soon as I stepped into the cafeteria, Kako came up to me with a very cheery-looking expression. Takumi, hey Takumi, guess what? Ima's fine. He's going to make it. He is? Tell me more. Ima's really going to be alright? Yugamu said that? No, it wasn't Yugamu. It was a vision. I saw Ima in a vision. A vision? More accurately, I didn't see him, I just heard him. When I was sleeping last night, I suddenly heard his voice.
I'm back, Kako. Sorry for worrying you. As you can see, I'm completely fine. That's what he said.
Sounds to me like you were dreaming. Wasn't a dream, it was a vision. Ima will be back any moment now. Before the end of the day, probably.
The end of the day?
Yes, I'm right, I know it. Ima will be back soon.
Kaku's visions have been on the mark so far. We need to keep hope alive more than ever, wouldn't you say?
There's no way he'll be completely fine. He's being reconstructed after all.
That creepy Gamu said he couldn't guarantee he'd give him back to his original form.
Maybe his right side will be a robot, and his lower half will be caterpillar tracks. If something like that happens, am I gonna have to act like it's all normal? So which part were you confused about the caterpillar tracks?
No, it's just creepy. I wasn't confused, it's just weird.
But Lady Kako's vision showed that Sir Ima would be completely fine, right? Well, his voice.
Yeah.
That's what he said. I'm back, Kat. Sorry for worrying you. As you can see, I'm completely fine. Well, I mean, I don't know. And he surely will be. How wonderful. You're just gullible.
Even so, let's trust in our vision for now. All we can do is wait anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I'm so relieved. Suddenly, I'm starving. I might even have a chocolate seafood pokeball. Pokeball? That thing. Looking utterly
Yes.
relieved, Kaku gobbled down her strange meal. Then she left the cafeteria, looking satisfied. A vision, huh? She was so reassured, but is Ima really completely fine? Can anyone be fine after being completely reconstructed? Maybe it turned out Yugamu only needed to make the bare minimum of alterations. Getting anxious isn't going to help me. For now, I need to trust Yugamu and wait.
Guess what?
What?
He's not a robot.
It's just a little baby.
I love you.
I love you more. Let's see. Tsubasa, Shoma, Darumi. What's our lowest stuff? Science. We want Tsubasa. Gotta get this.
Yeah, science.
Yeah, science.
Yeah, Mr. White.
Yeah. Back to the cafeteria we just left.
I like Breaking Bad. Anyway. Hey, Takumi. If you're free, think you can help me with something?
Sure, I can do that. It's not kidnapping somebody, right?
Today's maintenance day for the Rashomatic. The more parts it has, the more likely the machine is to fail. So, it needs to be checked regularly.
You've been checking the Rationomatic for us?
Equipment management is part of the mechanic's job. I'll handle anything we need related to machines. Development, management, decommissioning, analysis. I can do it all. The machine handy woman, Tsubasa Kawana, is at your service.
We're spending some time together. You understand Tsubasa better now. Knowledge went up by 6.
What a neat surname. Or is that first name?
Let me check again.
Because it's kind of swapped.
No, Kawana is her last name, I believe. And it's probably, yeah, in Japanese it would probably be the other way
Yeah,
around, written the other
it's
way around.
swapped.
But they swap it for the English. All the other games we played were like that too.
Oh. So it is then Tsubasa. Okay.
Yeah, Tsubasa is her first name. See, they're both the siblings have the same last name. That's how you know.
Yeah. Makes sense.
He likes horror tools. Hashtag horror tools. Horror
How weird.
ornaments. Soothing items. Sweet food and cool books. So they're like clean or something. I don't know, I don't see that listed. Professional tools twice. Exercise tools. If they were real.
But they're not.
Art items, soothing food, cool accessories, horror accessories. Art machines. Memories machine. There's a lot we got in here. Anyway, who could that be? Who has come to our door today? I opened the door, and standing there was... Ugh, the air in here reeks. The filthy stench of a low-class poor boys.
Shut up.
This room is so cramped, it's like a kennel. Our rooms are the same size. Anyway, did you need something? Getting straight to business without offering a lady any tea? You don't have a shred of decency, do you? Well, I'd rather you weren't under the impression a noble woman like myself would ever put her lips on a drink offered to her in a doghouse like this. Seriously, Karara, what are you doing here? It seems Yugamu is done. Huh. He told us to gather in the biolab at once. He's going to explain everything himself. Wow, sounds like Kako's vision actually came true. Well, don't say that yet. We haven't seen him. So Ima is really completely fine now, just like in Kako's vision? How should I know? We're gathering in the biolab to find out. Right. Nozomi and Kiyoshika are telling everyone else. I'm going to the biolab immediately. Got it. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks. I don't need gratitude from the likes of you. I wasn't doing it for your benefit. I only came here because I was asked to. Don't get it twisted. After hastily rambling out that explanation, Karara slammed the door and stormed away. All I did was say thanks. Is she that unused to people being nice to her? Anyway, I'd better get to the biolab. I need to find out what happened to Ima. He is okay, right? That's what he said in Kako's vision, after all.
Yeah. Please. Please only be a cyborg and nothing else.
Maybe he's like a tentacle monster.
No.
I mean, that'd be kind of cool in its own way, right?
Oh, no.
Suppose.
No, Lovecraftian horror, please. Takumi, did you hear? Ima's procedure is finished.
Yeah, I heard. I was just on my way to the biolab.
Me too, but I'm a little scared. I don't know what he's gonna look like. Just thinking about it makes me... it makes me nervous.
It's out of our hands now. We just have to go see for ourselves.
You're right. Praying won't change anything. Okay, here goes nothing.
Into the biolab. Let's see him.
Oh.
Well, if it isn't all of the drop dead adorable pets. I feel like it's been so long.
Where's Ima? Where's my brother? Who burst into the biolab and began frantically pressing Yugamu for answers. She said she was relieved this morning, but it looks like she couldn't help worrying after all.
Give me a minute. I've been treating him non-stop, so I'm dead tired. Could you bring me a cold cola? Ideally with ice. We'll give you enough to drown in later. Just tell us what's happening with Ima. For the love of murder, you're also impatient. Rushing me isn't going to change the results. But fine. I'll just start from the conclusion then. Ima's procedure was a success. I saved him. What, Amy?
See, I knew it. I told you my vision was right. You said you couldn't guarantee that he'd keep his original form, right? What about that? That's right. What does he look like now?
What does he look like? Well, he's perfectly sound. He has all his limbs. He can walk and he can talk.
So he hasn't changed at all? It's not a good...
I would assume that's negative. What's with the silence? He looks as cute as ever. Don't worry about that.
Really? You didn't fail to offer an equivalent exchange in your alchemy and end up transforming him into a repulsive monster?
Stop using that face.
Where is he now? I want to see him.
No need to rush. He just went to clean himself up a little.
Clean himself up?
He's probably nervous to see you all after so long. I'm sure he'll be right back, though.
At that very moment, a voice I hadn't heard and was seemed like forever echoed throughout the room.
It's been a while, everybody.
I mean, his voice is normal.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry for the wait. The grand return of Ima Sakumo is here!
Out of everything I was expecting, I did not expect that.
It's pretty close to a brain in a jar. But a brain in a jar that can walk and talk and stuff.
Oh my god.
Huh? Huh? That's it? Pretty lukewarm response to the return of a precious friend.
Saray, but why?
Hey, come on, I'm not Saray.
You obviously are.
I may look like Saray, but on the inside, I'm Ima. I'm back, but in Saray's body. What?
Huh?
This is absolutely bizarre.
You're lying. Back in Saray's body?
What is the meaning of this, Yugamu? Explain yourself, you degenerate butcher.
The organs in Ima's body were totally lost, heart included. But thankfully his brain was undamaged, so I rushed to salvage it.
You popped it right inside Saray's body. Thankfully, it all worked out. How this all worked out?
Why'd you pick up that body of all the screwed up choices you could have made?
Well, what other bodies do we have lying around? Like this?
Yeah, that was the only one, really. I considered the option of placing his brain inside of a capsule filled with artificial blood. But you wouldn't know how to react if Ima ended up just as a brain, would you? So I decided to reuse Saray's repaired body.
I'm still not sure how we should react.
But in this form, he has limbs and he can walk. I also attached a speaker that responds to electrical signals from the brain, allowing for the reaction of his voice. Recreation of his voice. Personally, I think it was the best option.
There's nothing good about it. He's cuter than he was before, so maybe this is actually a plus. And he's more compact and easy to use. Don't talk about our friend like it's an appliance.
What do you mean, use?
What are you going to use him for? What?
Please, don't answer that. It's a rhetorical question. I don't want to know.
Ima, are you really my dear brother? Yes, I am.
I'm back, Kako. Sorry for worrying you. As you can see, I'm completely fine.
Brother dearest? Brother dearest!
Kako cried big heavy tears as she embraced Ray's body. Kako, please, everyone's watching. I was so worried ever since you went away, brother dearest, all this time. Thought I'd never be able to see you again. Kako, you silly girl, I'd never let that happen. But I'm sorry I worried you. It's all okay now.
Oh man, what an emotional sibling reunion scene.
We're being real here, that's not really what this looks like. Eva, I'm sorry, this all happened because of me. It's fine, my darling little sister was protected, and that's what matters. This is hardly more than a scratch. A scratch? You have a whole new body. It's just a flesh wound. There's no need to take pity on me. I rather like this body, you know.
Yeah!
I don't have to defecate or urinate anymore either, so you could even say I've evolved. You can't have relations with girls, so perhaps you've lost the burning lust typical of a pubescent boy. Yeah, I have lost that too. That's the thing you're bummed out about? At least I didn't die. No matter how I look on the outside, I'm just glad to be alive. And the fact that I was able to protect someone important to me means I couldn't be more proud.
Ima. I like your new body. Makes me feel reassured just looking at you. I think you look great.
You look way better than a freak like me. I almost want to get turned into Nico.
I know you're trying to be supportive, but you to dial it down.
But if you're okay with this body, Ima, then that's great. Yes, I'm totally okay with it. Please treat the new Ima Tsukumo kindly.
Hearing your adorable words makes me feel it was worth working myself up to death. Experiences like this are rare. Disassembling a human body and transferring it into a completely different one. It's just stimulating. Oh, rousing.
You only did this because you wanted a chance to play around with a human body, didn't you?
Hey!
Nevertheless, it's all thanks to you that I was saved. Thank you, Mr. Omokage. And an extra special thank you to you, Miss Kirifuji.
Huh? Me?
I heard you let the enemy absorb you in order to save me and the others. Not many people could do something so courageous. You're a real lifesaver.
Oh yeah, I haven't thanked you for that yet. You saved my ass too, Nozomi.
I'd like to offer my gratitude as well, Lady Nozomi. Thank you, sincerely.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
If you hadn't acted in that moment, we would have been all out of options. You didn't just save the ones who'd been captured, but the entire team too.
Stop. You too, Takumi. You're exaggerating.
Indeed, we owe everything to you, Nozomi. Although I still say you were being entirely too reckless.
But it all worked out in the end. We even got Ima back.
Yeah, it's such a relief. So Ima, we can't use Ima to fight anymore, right? That's what I'm getting for this.
Probably
I never
not.
got to attack with him once. So we got him as a team member, and then in the next thing, he gets taken, and then...
That's funny. Oh well.
Yeah, it's such a relief.
Aha!
By the way, I have something important to tell all of you.
Huh?
Something important? I wasn't just held captive. I also gained information on the invaders. For real? What kind of information? Well, can I tell you tomorrow? For today, I want to indulge in our reunion a little longer. Now, don't never say that you'll tell people stuff tomorrow, because then you'll disappear like Sarai.
It's always happened. It's a curse, even.
This was the longest Kako and I have ever been apart.
Oh, that's right. Okay, let's talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, go enjoy some brother-sister time.
We will. Thank you.
Yes. My thanks to all of you.
We saw Ima and Kako back to their rooms and then went our separate ways. Eventually, we all went back to our own rooms. I got an achievement, Ima's Grand Return. Witness Ima's revival in Suray's body.
Hey, soldiers. It's
Wow.
time to hit there. You never know when the invaders
It's
will.
so funny seeing Sarai and just hearing Kako's voice. Whenever you hear the morning announcements and stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is still a shock. I never imagined Ima would come back looking like that. But I'm glad he survived. That's all that matters. I'm so relieved it's making me tired. I think I'll be able to sleep soundly tonight. That night, I was able to sleep peacefully for the first time in what felt like ages. Day 82.
Get ready for your 82nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day and be ready to give your
lives. Yeah, I got some good shut-eye. It's got me feeling pretty refreshed. Watching the school announcement after seeing Ima makes me feel conflicted. Anyway, I'd better go to the cafeteria. I still need to hear what happened to Ima while he was captured. And hopefully he didn't disappear in the night.
Hopefully not.
He's listed, so he's fine. Okay.
Ah.
Ima's procedure was really tough. It was my first time doing a brain transplant. Thankfully it went well. I owed all to the facilities in the biolab.
Never imagined you'd reuse Suray's body.
By the way, the brain you see inside that body, originally it was just a decoration. Now it's unmistakably the real deal. It's Emma's real brain.
Would have been perfectly happy not knowing that.
Yeah? I think it's an adorable brain. And the consciousness inside of it, it also has something to tell us. We'd better go see him right away.
Those morbid words, Yugami slunk off towards the cafeteria. Slunk.
What a phrase.
I think it was in the Grinch movie, and at one point, just the narrator's like, the Grinch slunk somewhere, and then the Grinch just like does like this weird slide thing, and he's like slunk.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey, by the way. Let's go.
I like Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Sir Ema looks like a mascot, but his brain is still that of a young man. How wonderful. It's like looking like a kid, but having the mind of an adult. Speaking of childhood, in my youth, I was very attracted to stories about Kojiro Sasaki, the legendary swordsman. His mysterious blade, Mono Hoshizawa, was my first love. What the hell is she talking about? She just loves swords. We don't need to talk about it.
I think Kojiro Sasaki is the one that, like, lost a lot. He's, like, famous for losing.
He's famous for losing.
Or something.
She was in love
I
with a
could be
sword.
wrong.
I don't know.
Maybe.
We don't need to know what she does with swords. Let's go.
Haha.
Oh, God. Why did you have to mention that?
Good morning, Mr. Sinino. Alright, everybody. Eat a hearty meal to prepare for the next offensive battle. Right. Though I know it's Ema inside of that body, it's not the kind of thing I can get used to right away. Everyone, let me know if there's anything special you want to eat. I'll bring it for you.
You ain't eating?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm quite alright. I don't really need food in this body. It's fine, really. I consider myself blessed to not have to deal with inefficient processes like eating anymore. Mushrooms. He's mega bummed about it. I'll eat enough for both of us. I'll take a rice bowl with fried fruit and extra big dollop of fresh whipped cream. I want chocolate. Something so tooth-rottingly sweet I'll forget I'm depressed.
Okie dokie.
With an enthusiastic response, Ema ran to fetch the food.
Even if I know it's Ema inside that body, things still feel really weird.
Lady Tsubasa, you mustn't judge others by their appearance. But you're exactly as stupid as you look. By the way, can you fight in that body, Ema?
No, it's not possible. This body doesn't have any hemoanima.
So we can't use Ema during defensive battles anymore, even though he leveled up? If this was a game, players would be demanding their time and money back. I'm useless and unpopular, so no one would be complaining if it were me. No, you're the best character, don't you dare say that.
I 100% agree.
We'll be fine, even if Ema's not there. I'll fight enough for both of us and kill heaps of invaders. Oh, I could weep. That's such a touching thing for you to say, Kako. I never even dreamed of it. Ema, you are listening?
Oh.
Saray has high-performance ears. Everyone, keep your spirits up. There's no point in lamenting what's already happened. We can't redo the past, so we just have to face forward and keep on keeping on. I'll be moving to a support role, so I can still be of some use to you.
It'll be reassuring to have you there with us. That alone will drastically increase our fighting power.
Now I want a fried chicken rice bowl with back fat and extra custard. Kako, aren't you overindulging? You'll lose your divinely slim figure. Forget that. What's the information you have on the invaders? Tell us already. Very well. I'll tell you all what I learned while I was captured.
Yeah.
As you all know, I was knocked out by the prisoner and taken away. The next time I awoke, I was in what seemed to be a lab. A lab. I had the feeling several days had passed, and that I'd been hauled quite a distance while I was unconscious. There were many strange machines there. It just had that quintessential laboratory look to it. Several commanders in those strange masks came and went during that time. Well... What were they doing there? All kinds of things, including the research and development of the school invaders.
Research and development?
The beings we call commanders and their troops are actually two entirely different creatures. Commanders are intelligent like humans, but the troops have no intelligence at all.
Yeah!
They're just creatures intended for battle created by the commanders.
Huh?
How fiendish. Do they cultivate them from seeds?
Creating life slowly for the purpose of fighting. That's so cruel.
From one point of view, humans aren't much better in terms of forcing people to fight. Nonsense, we're nothing like them. Don't associate me with those abominations.
So, Emma, what happened to you in the lab, please?
Yeah!
They were trying to learn more about us by extracting information from them. Just as we know very little about the invaders, they also seem to be largely ignorant of mankind.
Huh? They don't know shit about humanity, but they're still trying to kill us all?
Weren't they created by world death? That should mean they exist to exterminate humans, right? I don't really know. The fact remains, they wanted information.
Yeah!
I guess that's also why they took Miss Mojiro, but in the end they couldn't get anything major out of her. So this time, one of the commanders fused with me and poked around in my memories.
You even shared memories when you were fused.
Yeah!
Apparently so. I don't know for sure how effective it was, though. But since I didn't know anything about the bigger picture here, it was all pointless. So then I was brought here while I was still fused, so I could be used as a shield.
See, maybe Soraya didn't tell us the truth in case of hysteria like this. In the event we got captured, we wouldn't be able to give the enemy any intel about our side's operation.
That clears that up. Now it's this vital information you discovered. Yes, I'm getting there.
Yeah!
I don't know if it's a side effect of the fusion, but I actually don't remember much of what happened over there. But I do remember a few fragments of the commander's conversations. Their conversations, you could tell what they were saying. That also seems to be thanks to the fusion. I can understand the invaders' language now. Seriously, that's hilarious.
So what'd the bastards say? What'd you hear?
They were talking about their strategy to form two squads and attack two places simultaneously. Two places? One target was Last Defense Academy. That attack was led by the commander that fused with them. The other squad was going to second to Last Defense Academy.
Huh? Second to Last Defense Academy?
But there's nothing left of it. Not since Nigo self-destructed to take out that insanely overpowered commander. Which hopefully did die and isn't going to come back and kill us all later.
I hope not.
There's nothing there now but a burnt field. Why would the enemy attack such a place?
Yeah!
According to what I heard, they'd understand the secrets of their enemy. That's us, of course, if they search for clues at the site of the other academy. Our secrets? They seem to think these secrets would lead to our defeat.
They're that important? What are these secrets?
Maybe we're all actually robots. Just call me Darmy number type Z. Yes, that sounds like near automata typing, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. But there shouldn't be anything left of the second Last Defense Academy, secrets or otherwise.
Commanders all have mysterious powers, though. Maybe they're trying to do something with those. What kind of power could find clues in a burnt patch of earth? Time travel. They're just following a dead end. Thank goodness the enemy is so dumb. That they're saying the same thing about you.
But if they're really compromising secret there really is a compromising secret there, then finding it would be bad news for us. In that case, why don't we go there ourselves? We can put together a task force.
So we do the same as the enemy, split into two groups, and have one go to second to Last Defense Academy? I also think that's best. We should definitely avoid any situation that would give them an advantage. The final battle is approaching after all. Final battle? They're currently preparing to launch an all-out attack on the school. An all-out attack? It's being spearheaded by a commander they call the strongest and greatest of them all. It's the same exceptionally powerful commander that Takumi and the others ran into at the other academy. Oh no.
Oh. Oh no.
Huh?
Nigo intended to take it out with him, but it's still alive. It just took some time for its wounds to fully heal. Pretty soon, it'll have recovered and will return to attack the school in peak condition.
You're
Well, we're
kidding!
fucked.
That monster?
I don't know, maybe if I could just get... We just have to get Shoma to get behind it and then use his aggression signal and it will turn towards him with its giant death beam.
Kill him.
He'll die instantly, but it'll save us one turn. Which I don't know if that will help us, but...
No, probably not.
The one you said none of you could stand up to when it attacked?
Yeah. This one's strength blows the other commanders out of the water.
Alas, I couldn't lay a single finger or toe on it.
We've gotten a lot stronger since then, but I still get the feeling we won't be able to kill it.
It's like a supreme commander sitting at the very top of a dozen commanders. Supreme commander. Now we have a name for our enemy. Its overwhelming strength is enough to make the other commanders tremble in fear. I was fused to one of them. I know that fear. So I know this really is their strongest and greatest warrior we're talking about. That's who's going to lead the invader army in an all-out attack. Enemy discovers a weak point before the final battle, we will be beyond screwed. We have to make the first move before that can happen, so let's form this task force and go investigate second to last defense academy.
Sorry, I was drinking something. Alright. Right. If you go now, we might still be able to make it.
If the commanders do have powers that will let them get something from the wreckage, they won't be shy about using them. We should wait until they get the secrets of the Special Defense Unit, then immediately steal them back. Make it sound so easy. It'll be a cinch. With me guiding you, everything will be smooth sailing.
He's really immersed into way through. So, who's going to be on this task force? Are we doing another show of hands?
No, leave the member selection to your commanding officer. I'll choose a team that's properly balanced in terms of strength.
Ina, let's see you in there, right?
For now, we should prepare thoroughly. How about we sortie in 3 days' time? Is that okay? Shouldn't we go right away? I don't know what the enemy's planning to do in that burnt-up field, but I can't imagine they'll be able to do it right away. Our goal is to take back whatever they find, so going too early would be meaningless. It's practically a guarantee that we'll end up fighting. We're going to need to prepare for that too. Ima, I don't care what you do, just don't pick me, okay? Anyway, you have your orders for now, so hop to it. Dismissed. Don't pick me, I'm serious. He doesn't want to go on the away team. And so it was decided to dispatch a task force to the former site of the Second Academy. We all headed back to our rooms to prepare ourselves. Or maybe this whole thing is just a trap, and Ima, since he was already merged with them, is now on the enemy team, and we don't know yet.
Who knows?
You never know. The secrets of the Special Defense Unit, huh? I have no idea what that could mean. But if they could put us at a disadvantage, we can't ignore it. We have to stop our enemies from getting their hands on that information. Not sure if I'll end up as a member on the task force, but I'd better start getting ready just in case. Free time. We better take Shoma.
Could we call it here?
Yes! As soon as... I'll take a look at this stuff. Okay, everything seems legit. Day 82. Okay, everyone. If you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.
Or else I'll have to try a little something on you.